Today we're at Quantico National Cemetery. I'm on my way home and always stop here to visit my mom and say hello to her and say some prayers for her and ask her to continue watching out for me. But so we're gonna go and see her in a couple minutes, but I wanted to stop here real quick and maybe tell you a short love story. You grow up and you have your mom and dad, and they're always watching out for you. In my opinion, I had a great relationship with my mom and dad. Yeah, there were times that it was hard or whatever, but overall had a great childhood, and the things I got exposed to and living overseas, things like that was simply wonderful. And you have your mom and dad, and you go through life, and you believe they love each other, and this and that. And not to say everything was perfect. I can remember some of the disagreements they may have had, and but you, I guess, kind of model them for what love in a relationship should be like. And always believed that my mom and dad loved each other very much. And unfortunately, towards the end, Mom got Alzheimer's, dementia, and slowly declined. And it was hard, and it was especially for my dad. And he did everything he could to take care of her, and just always be there with her. And there was, as she was declining, he would have help come in and to the house. It started with a couple days a week for a couple hours, and that would allow him to go out and do whatever he needed to do. And and then as she declined more, he would do more. And I always worried about my dad, and the toll it would take on him. And sometimes there was talk about, what are we going to do with Mom? Should we put her in a home? And I remember Dad always saying, this is her home. He wasn't going to let her leave the home, and wasn't going to, he wanted to be there for her, and take care of her and do everything for her. And I know it wasn't easy on my dad. And but he loved her so much, he couldn't do enough for her. He just everything. And even as she declined, he couldn't walk around anymore. He got a chair for her so he could take her with her and put her in the chair and walk around. He got a car with a passenger side door that would swing out and lower, and he could just lift my mom into it and then into the car, and he would always take her wherever he went. It was just as much time as he could spend, and everything. It was just and I knew, again, I worried about my dad, and what kind of toll is this going to take on him. But the love that he had for her was not, I know it wasn't easy. It had to be hard, but just the love must have carried him through it, and made it so much easier for him. That he was able to do that up until her last moments. She was at the house, and he would do everything for her, and anything he did, he would take her with him, and it was great. And he's such a strong man, and the love that he had for her it was incredible. And to see that was, for me, was amazing. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody love anybody else so much. I believe in my heart I have that kind of love for my wife, but you never know until you're faced with that kind of situation. But my dad was just amazing, and the love that he had for my mom, and I know that my mom had the same love for him, and she would have done the same thing. So quite an incredible love story, and I guess blessed that I could be part of that. So that's it. That's my dad just loved my mom so much. So and I'm glad. I'm sorry that my mom had to go through that, and it's unfortunate. But the love that I got to see between them is just amazing. So, Mom, I love you. Dad, I love you. And let's go visit my mom.